Hello, fellow jaywalkers. Jack that up bad. Lend me your ears. I don't have time. That's an interesting thought that I'm dovetailing off the last one. I don't have time. What is that really? I don't have time for what? I had all the time in the world to get drunk. I had all the time in the world to spend on myself, but I don't have time to help myself. What is that? Well, I got things to do. And that's that childish mentality that I had, that didn't realize that I wouldn't have what I had if it wasn't for AA. The old saying is, "Don't let the gift of AA." Hell, I don't even remember the saying now. But basically, what shows you when you do this early, right? A, it's given me all the gifts in the world. Absolutely has. And if you're expecting a perfect blog, then you're in big trouble anyway, because you're just not going to get that here. This is real. And these are real problems and real situations and real scenarios, right? That, I'm more worried about my life getting great than I am it being bad, because the gifts of the program sometimes are so heavy that I don't have the capacity to carry them. I mean, I got the gifts back in this program because I did what I was supposed to do, right? And I only got them back because I was doing what I was supposed to do. Now I'm going to let them same gifts run me out of here? How crazy is that? That's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. And how did I get that? I got it from doing what I was supposed to do in the program and doing the work of the program. So why would I want to give that up? Well, probably because, what? All of a sudden life got better. All of a sudden I didn't have all these people on my ass. All of a sudden I didn't have lawyer bills. All of a sudden, people weren't screaming at me. All of a sudden my wife wasn't wanting to choke me. All of a sudden, so then what happened? Well, then my life got so incredible, my business life got so incredible that what? I thought I did that, right? And I forgot the purpose of, the whole, there's a transition that's supposed to happen in this program somewhere, where I became, if I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm supposed to transform into a giver and not a taker. And if I don't transform over into that, then probably what's going to happen is I'm going to lose direction. And it doesn't mean I'm going to drink, but I'm going to lose direction. I'm going to lose calmness. I'm going to lose serenity. I'm going to lose the things that I got back, right? Because I didn't respect them enough to hold on to them, because I wasn't willing to go to any lengths to do what I needed to do to keep hold of them, right? And it's kind of sad to go to that degree, to go do all the work and then lose what, lose self. I want to lose self-centeredness, but I don't lose myself, and who I am. And I don't want the goodness of the program to divert me from my path. I'm here to become a spiritual being, right? And all those things and fighting for all those monetary things got me in this situation anyway, So it doesn't mean I don't want it back, and it doesn't mean I don't like nice things, and it doesn't mean I don't like nice cars. I mean, who doesn't? But that's not my life, and that's not who I am. My items in my life do not represent who I am. There's a misconception that if I have things, especially with kids, I try to tell my daughter that, what you drive is not who you are. But man, at one time in my life, what I drove was who I was. And where I worked was who I was. So when I tell her that today, the reality of it is I need to say, your old man, really, he thought that too. He thought what I drove was who I was. He thought where I worked and my job status and what my wife looked like and all those things that were so, I thought on the surface, so much bullshit, right? And then I thought that had value. What has value is me inside and what I radiate out and what I do with what it is. And how I can responsibly take care of those things that I get in my life and not let them become my master, right? Because that's what happens. They become the master. I don't want them to be the master today. I want God to be my master, and I just want to be the servant. Simple situation.